Okay, this video is the angle bisector proof. So our goal is to prove that x equals 30. Notice that in the proof we have already given you all of the math. So all we have to do is come up with the reasons for why we're allowed to do that. As always, if we're given a picture like so, that is going to be our given. That is the easy one. Okay. The next thing we notice is that angle PRQ is congruent to angle SRQ. So what we're saying here is PRQ, so this angle, is congruent to this angle. Okay, so if PRQ is... Okay, so, sorry for the pause there, but this is going to be the definition of an angle bisector, because these two angles can be the same because they are bisected by RQ. Alright? So we know that ray RQ bisects PRS, so because of a bisector we can say that these are congruent because of the definition of a bisector. Which leads us to the next part, which says the measure of PRQ should equal the measure of SRQ because it's the definition of congruent. Now remember, congruent and equal are not the same. They are in fact similar in the fact that they mean that they're equal in some way, but this is general equals, like a part is equal, and this is the value is equal. So that is the difference. So if it's not the value, then it's congruent. If it's the value, then it's equals. That's the difference between congruency and equals. Okay? The next part is we take each part and we plug it in, so that's also known as substitution property. Substitution property, which tells us that we can take whatever values they give us and plug it in for values. Next, it looks like we went from x plus 40 equals 3x minus 20 to x plus 60 equals 3x. So it looks like we added 20 to both sides. And therefore we ended up with x plus 60 equals 3x. So this is addition property. Again, if you don't remember all of these terminologies, then you can look on page 1 of your packet to see your cheat sheet. The next thing it looks like is we subtracted x from both sides, and that's going to be subtraction property. Notice I did not say that any of these were combined like terms. Remember, combined like terms happens on one side of the equal sign. Properties are what we do on both sides of the equal sign. So since I'm adding 20 and subtracting x on both sides, those are properties, not combining like terms. Okay, lastly, it looks like we're going to divide by 2 so that we can get 1x on both sides, on this side. So we get 1x is equal to 30. So that is division property. And then because of etiquette, we wanted to read x equals 30, so we called this the symmetric property. And with that, you did your angle bisector proof.